American Bobtails are a rare breed of cat, also known as the Golden Retriever of cats. These domestic cats are known for their playful personalities, affection, and friendliness. They possess short bobtails and are well known for them. Their rugged appearance is beautiful, and they love humans. In this video, we will tell you about the American Bobcat breed, 10 newly discovered facts. Number 10. The American Bobtail is a relatively new breed. Like most feline breeds, no one quite knows where the American Bobtail comes from. According to the Cat Fanciers Association, colonies of short-tailed cats have lived on Spain and Portugal's islands for hundreds of years. The CFA speculates that sailors adopted the unique kitties and brought them to the New World during the Age of Exploration, but the jury's still out on their true home. Centuries later, cats with short, stubby tails were reportedly bred in America around the mid-20th century. But according to one popular story, the American Bobtail breed we recognize today didn't originate until the 1960s, when a vacationing couple, John and Brenda Sanders, took a shine to a short-tailed brown tabby cat they spotted in Arizona. The tomcat reportedly came from a local Native American reservation. Thanks to his wild appearance, local rumors swirled that the Tom was the offspring of a bobcat and a domestic cat. The second tale turned out to be false. The duo adopted the orphan kitty and named him Yodi. They brought him home to Iowa, where Yodi mated with his owner's Seal Point Siamese cat. The union resulted in a litter of kittens, some of which had short tails. This indicated that a dominant gene caused Yodi's short tail, since the babies only needed one copy of the gene to inherit the trait. After that, the breed's evolution is a bit sketchy. According to IAMS, cat fanciers named it the American Bobtail in the 1970s, and they set a preliminary breed standard that called for a cat with pointed markings, white mittens, and a white facial blaze, blue eyes, and a short tail. They also began outcrossing Yodi's descendants and other cat types, ragdolls, Burmans, Himalayans, Siamese, and potentially Manxes, to name a few. But this desired look proved challenging for breeders to replicate. IAMS claims, plus the breeding pool was so small that the cats became inbred and suffered from health problems. So in the 1980s, a group of breeders created a new and improved American Bobtail from scratch. They used short-tailed wild and domestic cats from around the US, no pedigrees or non-domestic short-tailed breeds allowed, to create a feline that looked like the breed's progenitor, Yodi, a large, wild-looking kitty with a bobtail. Over time, breeders developed long-haired and short-haired versions of the cats. As the bobtail's pedigree grew, they stopped adding feral cats to the bloodline. Today's American Bobtail comes in a variety of patterns, colors, and fur lengths. In 2002, the International Cat Association fully accepted the American Bobtail breed, and in 2000, the CFA approved it for registration. The American Bobtail finally received full championship status from the CFA in 2006. Number 9. The American Bobtail is different from the Japanese Bobtail and the Manx. With its short tail, the American Bobtail naturally evokes comparisons to felines like the Japanese Bobtail or the Manx. However, there are subtle differences between each breed, and while cat lovers believe that the American Bobtail may stem from a variation of the Manx gene, neither kitty is related to the Asian counterpart. The Manx cat's short tail is caused by an incomplete dominant gene, so kittens and their litters can be born with varying tail lengths, ranging from longer to shorter to no appendage at all. Plus, Manx cats carry one gene for a full tail and one for taillessness, so when they mate, they sometimes give birth to babies that look like your ordinary, run-of-the-mill cat. In comparison, while the American Bobtail litters sometimes yield babies with full-length tails, they're almost never completely tailless. Instead, they're usually 1/3 to half the length of a normal tail. The American Bobtail is typically healthy, but if it's born with a too short tail, it can sometimes have problems controlling its defecation. Number 8. The American Bobtail comes in a variety of colors and patterns. The American Bobtail's most notable feature is its tail. It's broad at the base, and typically ranges in length from 1 to 4 inches. Generally, the appendage is just long enough to be visible above the cat's back when it stands up. Tails can be curved, kinked, twisted, or nearly straight. No two are exactly alike, and no type is preferred, although bobtails with a lack of tail, full-length tail, or docktail are automatically disqualified in cat shows. As for the rest of its appearance, the American bobtail is a large, muscular cat with a broad, wedged face and long hind legs. Typically, it weighs anywhere from 7 to 16 pounds. The breed boasts a variety of eye colors, fur shades, and patterns, but cat show judges often give extra points to American bobtails that resemble their wild-looking ancestors. Bobtails have a dense, short fur or long, slightly shaggy fur. Number 7. The American bobtail is a rare and expensive breed. Since major cat fanciers associations only recently accepted the American bobtail, it's still pretty rare. In 2015, the CFA examined the prior year's registration statistics and listed the bobtail to be the 37th most popular cat in America out of 43 recognized breeds. Understandably, since the American bobtail is so scarce, it's also expensive. Prices range from breeder to breeder, but commonly fall anywhere from several $100s to more than $1,000. Number 6. American bobtails are great companions for humans. American bobtail cats are said to have playful, dog-like personalities. According to some reports, they're so patient and laid back that long-haul truckers have used the cats as cabin companions, and psychotherapists have integrated them into their treatment sessions. We haven't found any direct evidence to support these claims, but they do underscore the fact that the American bobtail is typically considered to be a great companion for humans. More than anything, your American bobtail wants to love you and receive your love. If you're looking for a kind companion pet, this breed is a great fit. These gentle felines are ideal for families and sometimes suggested as therapy animals. Number 5. Friendly nature. American bobtails are loving and affectionate cats, and they tend to become attached to the entire family instead of just one person. They prefer to spend time with their family instead of being alone, but they are not demanding. Their short tails wag according to their moods, and they are comfortable with children, other pets, and dogs. Bobtails are intelligent and can be taught to walk on a leash, play fetch and hide and seek, and perform other tricks. Some people report their bobtails act more like dogs than cats by coming when called or following them around. They're considered quiet cats, though they use trilling and chirping to communicate. While this breed is playful, it's not super energetic. You can expect them to want to engage in one-on-one play a little bit each day, but otherwise, they're content to lay around and snuggle. True to their laid-back nature, these cats aren't super vocal either. Your American bobtail will make noise when it's necessary, but you can expect to hear more chirps and trills than full-on meowing. Number 4. A cat who likes to travel? While you wouldn't consider most cats to be fond of cars, an American bobtail can actually enjoy car rides if properly introduced to the idea of playing passenger at a young age. These cats are so easygoing that they get along with pretty much everyone they meet, human and animal alike. Fun fact, the American bobtail is a favorite cat breed among long-haul truck drivers. Number 3. One-of-a-kind kitty. Because of their naturally friendly and loving nature, many American bobtails have served as therapy cats to bring happiness to those in need. The American bobtail is sensitive to people's needs, and combined with their unique appearance, they spread much joy to those in need of a few smiles. Loving, loyal, and in high demand. Known as a relatively new cat breed, the American bobtail is constantly in demand in the cat world for its warm personality, strong loyalty, and lovable nature. If you're looking for a unique cat with a need to near, even on a car ride, who is also wickedly intelligent, then the American Bobtail might just be the cat breed for you. Number 2. Naturally short. The interesting looking half-tail that the American Bobtail possesses comes as a result of genetic mutation. The tail of this breed is typically a third to half as long as the common cat's tail. The American Bobtail is a cross between a seal point Siamese and a domesticated tabby, and the shortened tail is from a genetic mutation much like those found in the Manx cat breed. Fun fact, urban legends have suggested a theory that the American Bobtail is actually the crossing between a domestic tabby and a wild bobcat. And number 1, true to the name. Like a bobcat from the wild, an American Bobtail's hind legs are slightly longer than its front legs. Because of this length variation, it causes the American Bobtail to have a slanted stance, almost as if they are slightly crouching at certain angles. Fun fact, the American Bobtail is actually one of the smartest of all cat breeds, and have been referred to as the Harry Houdini of the cat world because they can get themselves out of nearly any situation possible. Do let us know in the comments if you want to own this breed. Please subscribe to the Wigglepaw. Thanks for watching.